I'm Rick Flag, and I've assembled an elite task force comprising of each of you ex-convicts in hopes that you complete your mission and shed some time off your sentences. If you choose to run or disobey direct orders, I will detonate bombs implanted in each of your heads. Anyways, your mission will be to defeat and kill Doomsday. And the members I've assembled for Task Force X embarking on this mission will be Deadshot. He aims really good and never misses. Harley Quinn, special ability, Bat. Clock King. He's really good at telling time. Detachable Kid. He can detach his arms. And finally, Catalyst, who can make you high off black tar heroin just by looking at you. Good luck on your mission, and may the odds be ever in your favor. They are so fucked. So the new Suicide Squad game is coming out soon, which I've been pretty hyped for since announced, but now it seems like people don't like it because Flash, the fastest man alive, is, you'll never guess it, actually fast. And from several funny clips of the game and desperately trying to make fun content for y'all on this dying channel, I thought why not make a list of the goofiest Suicide Squad members ever made. So let's begin with Baby Boom. In the case of Baby Boom, genetic tinkering resulted in the young girl gaining the paranormal ability to cause explosions with the power of her mind, a form of telekinesis. Unfortunately, the meddling also caused her to physically stop aging at the point when she became 5 years old. Thus, even though she is chronologically a young woman, she still looks like a 5-year-old child. Aside from her powers, her physical prowess is that of a child, and her emotional development has also been stunted as well. Kinda more sad than goofy, to be real with you. Hunky Punk, a villain that looks like he tried doing an original cosplay of the Green Goblin, but utterly failed, was a history teacher who got tired of life and through sheer circumstance met a talking dog that led him to develop super strength, which now that I think of it kinda reminds me of that one mission in Skyrim. Anyway, he died not too long after by getting shot in the head. R.I.P. Hunky Punk. Punch and Jubilee are basically a ripoff of Joker and Harley Quinn that come as a set with nothing real crazy to contribute to the team. Then there's Catalyst, who can make you high just by looking at you, which is incredibly useful to take down targets, I can't lie. The Detachable Kid can detach his arms and use them to fight off dudes. Next we got Yo-Yo, who has the special ability to inflate or deflate his body at will. I'm actually hella jealous of this power because it means he never really has to work out ever. Zebra Man. He looks like a zebra and has the power of magnetism on virtually anything he wants. Unlike Magneto, who can only use the power of magnetism on metal. So Zebra Man is actually kinda hella OP if you think about it. Next up is Shade the Changing Man. He has the abilities to deflect anything, flight, and alter people's perception of him by looking like whatever the fuck this is. Next is Commando Waller. And I mean, just look at this. This is essentially a combination of Amanda Waller and the villain known as Chemo, who has the power to produce virtually any chemical reaction, and because he's a villain, it's mostly the deadly kind. He's also got super strength, can regenerate from anything, and if he comes into contact with a superhero's DNA, he can mimic their powers. Next is, weirdly enough, one of my favorite comic book writers, Grant Morrison, who just decided halfway through writing Animal Man to insert himself into the story by joining the Suicide Squad for fun. Known as the writer, he has the power to write anything into reality, but on his first mission, he died before he could write himself out of the predicament. Gotta mention Clock King around here somewhere, so here he is. He just tells time really good. Plasmus is a villain who can turn his body into any shape like Silly Putty, but getting down to it, he's an off-brand Clayface. Next is Tattoo Man, who has the power to make his tattoos come to life. Black Orchid is a villain that died and was just somehow brought back to life as a plant-slash-human hybrid by a cutting-edge botanist. Yeah, that's a thing. And in her new form, she's super strong, fast, durable, and could fly. Yet her trademark was being a master of disguise. Larvanaut is basically a guy who has a heightened sense of smell, can't breathe normal air, walks on all fours, and has 3 fingers on each hand. You could honestly call him Larvanut because he's just so weird. Next up is Mr. 104, who can turn his body into every element on the periodic table, except for give or take another 14 because he hasn't gotten the update quite yet. Second to last is Weasel. He's a humanoid weasel. And finally, the last goofy Suicide Squad member who I think fits this slot is Shrapnel, who's a metallic take on the Thing where his body may appear as metal, but his body is actually a mass of organic fragments that he can control. He can fire these off individually, blow himself apart with concussive force, and even grow back lost fragments, which is hella goofy, but also really cool. However, after looking at all these previous members of the Suicide Squad, if I were on a team with any of these people, I'd either feel extremely overconfident or I'd fear for my life until my head would eventually blow up. So I hope you guys like this short and brief video, and don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and as always, I'll catch y'all on the flip side. Holy shit. You out of everyone managed to stop Doomsday? How in the hell did you...
I used my secret domain expansion, Daylight Savings, and trapped him in a state of eternity within his mind, while the entire world and everything else keeps moving accordingly.
Holy shit, that... I really would have never expected that kind of power from you.
No one ever does.
Surely if Doomsday comes back, you'll lose, right?
If Doomsday regained all his power, he might give me trouble, but... nah, I'd win.